even after 40 years, England still couldn't beat India in that ODI series. And the Champions League is fine. Champions Trophy, not Champions League. Champions Trophy is
Champions League
finally
is
back.
also going on, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Champions Trophy is finally back, and India is one of the biggest contenders. But can Rohit Sharma's team bring the trophy back home? That's what we're going to talk about today. I have with me on the panel Shubman Gill's biggest critic, Mr. Amay Jaikar. And I also have with me Shreyas Iyengar's biggest critic, Mr. Angad Sidhu. Let's go. Boys, before we start, let's just quickly talk about the India-England series, man. India ने भी तीसरे मैच में फिर से पेल दिया इंग्लैंड को. What a one-sided series. When was the last time we saw इतना one-sided matches भाई इंडिया में?
I think
Yesterday,
maybe
Amay and I were both discussing, bro, ki I think the last time they beat us in India in a series is before we were born, I think. I seriously can't recall.
that's the right stat, right? 40 years. I don't think like ऐसा कोई domination था अपना किसी के सामने भी, and like even in any format, I think. So yeah, I mean domination, total domination, all three departments, batting, bowling, fielding, सब में पेल दिया उनको. But मजा तो आया.
मजा तो आया भाई. And like a positive series for India, right? Like lot of ticks, lot of things that were worrying the fans. रोहित शर्मा आ गया वापस फॉर्म में, सेंचुरी मार दी है. विराट कोहली ने भी 50 रन मार दिए हैं. और क्या भाई, शुभमन गिल इज एब्सोल्युटली किलिंग इट. आमिर भाई, चालू करने के पहले एक अपॉलॉजी दे दे एक शुभमन गिल के लिए.
वो अपॉलॉजी नहीं भाई, उसने प्रॉमिस किया ना.
अंगद क्या था यार, बेट क्या था अपना?
चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी में अगर वो 300 के ऊपर रन बनाता है तो अमय विल
मैं बोला ही नहीं, मैं 500 बोला था.
पोस्ट नोट पिक्चर.
नो 300 पे सेटलमेंट हो गया था अपना.
300 तो मार ही देगा. 300 तो
हमें डर लग रहा है भाई ये तेरा.
मार देगा.
चल ये बेट लगाएगा क्या? I'll bet on this. हार्दिक पांड्या 300 तो नहीं मारेगा. But yeah, that's secondary. But yeah, India won 3 out of 3 matches. Rohit Sharma got 121 runs in 3 matches, including that 119. And Shubman Gill, man, 259 in 3 matches. Should have had 2 centuries, but got 1 century and 2 half centuries. And the other top performer, Shreyas Iyer, 181 in 3 matches. What did you make of that, Angad?
I think more or less expected only, bro. Otherwise, shouldn't be in the team anyway. And I don't think he was tested enough. So I'll keep my judgment reserved for more like stronger competition.
Let's just accept both of us are in the mud. Let's just accept and move on.
You are the big. I've never like doubted his quality and all, bro. Tu bola he's overhyped and PR merchant.
PR ins,
bro. In test to at least in T20 also. I don't rate him that highly in those two.
You pull out the stats, bro. You pull out the stats in the last 3 years.
टेस्ट में देख ही ले भाई, तू टेस्ट में देख ही ले उसका रिकॉर्ड. 30 का एवरेज है उसका.
अच्छा चलो boys, I think let's get to the agenda. The big thing that is on course for us, Champions Trophy, man. Champions Trophy last time कब? I think Pakistan 2017 was the last time Champions Trophy was played. And पाकिस्तान ने पेला था हम लोग को. याद है क्या? हम लोग ने वो मैच साथ में देखा था गाइस. फखर जमान
कॉलेज में देखा था. And that no ball of Bumrah still gives me trauma, bro.
Yeah, dude.
And वो मैच क्लोज भी था भाई. हार्दिक पांड्या ने पेला था, वो जडेजा उसको रन आउट कर दिया. I still remember that. Like we still had hopes when like Pandya was hitting all their spinners, Imad Wasim and all those guys. So, but yeah, that night was traumatic.
I remember like calling out that fucker Zaman's name and we were all laughing. Because that name is such, and I didn't want him to get out, so I just said no ball right after he got out, and actually it turned out to be a no ball, and everyone was
तू ही है काली ज़बान.
We know who was the culprit then.
But talking about the Champions Trophy coming up, as far as India's strengths is concerned, I'll ask Angad first. Angad, क्या लग रहा है? What are India's strengths? Who are the potential heroes that India can look up to or look forward to?
Why it depends a lot on how the pitches are going to play. Abhi that recent some T20 league fast bowlers are taking most wickets.
Yep.
Previously we've seen T20 World Cup spinners have dominated, so it all depends on what sort of pitches there are. But I think all-rounders are going to dominate, and might just be Hardik Pandya and Jaddu and Akshar Patel guiding us in most games. Plus all of them bat well.
True. Even I think, dude, I think Rohit Sharma is going to come into his own, that ICC tournament Rohit Sharma version. And Kohli bhi, matlab, theek hai yaar. I think both of them sort of know this might be their last ICC tournament, at least a 50 over tournament. And I have big hopes from Shubman Gill, man. I think this could be the tournament where he truly comes of age. And 50 over is his format for sure. तो किल तो करने वाला है भाई, वाइस कैप्टन पीआरएंस. बट अगर तूने मेंशन किया कि वहां पे अभी IL T20 हुआ था, IL T20 में कुछ ऐसे स्टैट है, आई थिंक आउट ऑफ द टॉप 8 विकेट टेकर्स 5 आर स्पिनर्स एंड 5 आर फास्ट बॉलर्स, सॉरी फास्ट बॉलर्स एंड नॉट स्पिनर्स. बट हम लोग ने तो फुली अपनी बेट मतलब हेज कर लिया स्पिनर्स के ऊपर. वी गॉन ऑल इन. वरुण चक्रवर्ती हैज आल्सो कम इनटू द स्क्वाड, एंड या हर्षित राणा हैज आल्सो कम इनटू द स्क्वाड, एंड जसप्रीत बुमराह एंड यशस्वी जायसवाल हैव गॉन आउट. हमें क्या लग रहा है भाई, ये बेट बैकफायर करने वाला है अपने को, या फिर मे बी spin it to win it is going to be our mantra?
I think that they shouldn't have picked Washington Sundar. They should have picked Raj maybe instead of him, because वो एक extra pacer add होता है.
Washington Sundar is a right arm slow bowler, bro. He's not a spinner. So
yeah, technically, because we already have so many spinners in the squad. Like Jadeja is a lock-in, Aksar is a lock-in, and Kuldeep or Varun. One of them will play. So there are already 3 spinners. So they could have added a Siraj there so that we have got options. And his record in ODI is like very good. I think his average बहुत अच्छा है, like some 24, 27 something. And he was number 1 bowler also at one time. So I don't know why they've dropped him from ODIs. World Cup also ठंडा था, but then like it's okay. His first ICC event.
According to Rohit Sharma, he's not been effective enough of late. So that's the reason apparently. But yeah, moving on, I think batting के अंदर एक और debate जो चल रहा है, KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant wicket keeping options. KL Rahul has been sent down the order, like Akshar Patel has been coming up in the order before him, at least in 2 of the 3 matches that happened against England. So who is your wicket keeper pick? Angad, I'll ask you first. KL or Pant?
Pant, bro, for sure. Rahul को खिला के फायदा, I don't see a lot of merit because, I mean, not very dependable with the bat, and keeping is also not that great. Plus, Rishabh Pant's young. He's the future. He'll play the next World Cup. 100%.
मतलब मुझे तो लगता है KL राहुल को इतना नीचे तुम बैटिंग करने भेज रहे हो. आई डोंट थिंक ही इज बिल्ट फॉर दैट. लाइक नंबर 5 ही कैन स्टिल डू अ जॉब. अगर अर्ली विकेट्स गिरते हैं, ही कैन कम एंड स्टेबलाइज द इनिंग्स व्हाटएवर. नंबर 6 तो बहुत ही लेट है भाई. वो कल उसने खेला, मतलब एंड में रन्स बनाए, बट ही डिडंट लुक दैट ग्रेट एट दैट नंबर.
And if you're sending someone at 6 to, like, in most cases he's going to be the one who's hitting big, or you need a 10 ball 20, 10 ball 30. Pant is more likely to do that than Rahul on any given day. So I mean, there's no logic to that. But I think the biggest problem is agar Hardik Pandya gets injured now, bro, we are fucked.
मत बोल.
We are.
ये सब नहीं बोलना होता है.
ये सब बोल ही मत, क्यों बोलना है?
But you know it. It's coming, bro. It's coming.
You know
what's gonna happen. Right? India's.
You know who's the backup reserve for Hardik Pandya on the bench?
Vijay Shankar.
Shivam Dube.
Shivam Dube, bro.
Shivam Dube, bro.
Shivam Dube is concussion sub for everyone. But looking at India's fast bowling unit, अभी देख अर्शदीप खेला तीसरा मैच इंग्लैंड के अगेंस्ट, took wickets again as usual. हर्षित राणा has been मतलब मार खाई है उसने पहले 2 मैचेस में, बट उसने विकेट भी लिए. तीनों मैचेस में विकेट लिए उसने. एंड शमी तो काफी ठंडा लगा है ऑनेस्टली. लाइक इन द फर्स्ट 2 मैचेस डिडंट लुक एट फुल स्टीम एट ऑल. तो इंडिया के लिए assuming Hardik Pandya is going to be one pacer, who are the other 2 pacers that you think out of Shami, Arshdeep and Harshit Rana? हमें तू बता दे.
I would go for Arshdeep Singh and Shami because of his experience, and Arshdeep gives that left arm pacer. He can swing the ball early on, so I'll go for these 2. Harshit Rana with the new ball has been quite bad. So we need someone to control, like, at the start, because not every team is going to collapse like England. New Zealand तो definitely won't, because उनका strength ही वो middle order है, and they play spin very well. Pakistan also, they chased 350 yesterday with ease. So even
but the South Africa's bowling attack isn't great. They don't have anyone there right now.
That's also fair, but still, like, if our new ball attack also goes for runs, and if the pitch is flat, then even like Pakistan might just score runs. So I mean, that is also there. So I would pick Shami for his ICC experience, because he's done well in World Cups and like ICC events. So him and Arshdeep, because Arshdeep is that left arm bowler, and he's also done well in the T20 World Cup and in that format. So these 2 for me, and Hardik obviously.
भाई मैं तो चाहता हूँ कि कुछ भी हो, ये गौतम गंभीर अपना कोटा लगा के हर्षित राणा को भी ले आए और शमी को ले और इसको अर्शदीप को बिठा दे। आई होप दे डोंट डू दैट।
Dude, I don't think they should play Shami, to be very, very honest.
Yeah,
It
even
makes no sense to play him.
I think
Arshit,
Harshit Rana and
yeah,
Arshdeep are our best options.
yeah. Plus, he has T20 experience. He can bowl in the death. Shami, I mean, has been going for a lot of runs. लिया उसने 3 wicket एक match में, but like largely hasn't done anything great in domestic also when he came back. So, and plus, bro, how likely are these guys going to be to like play the next World Cup? Got to always keep that in mind.
Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Let's see
Why I
who's going to
wanted.
be
That's why I
India's
wanted
most
Siraj in
important
the
player.
squad. That's why I wanted Siraj in the squad.
अरे
एक
तेरे
option
चाहने
मिला.
से क्या फर्क पड़ता है भाई? गौतम गंभीर को नहीं चाहिए सिराज, रोहित शर्मा को भी नहीं चाहिए. But yeah, anyone who's watching, like, tell us in the comments who do you think is the most important player in this tournament for India. And moving on, if you see like the road for India in the whole series, the group stages, key fixtures, India is going to play Pakistan, New Zealand, and Bangladesh. I think इसमें से Bangladesh तो is a pretty straightforward one. Even though वो Shanto जो उनका captain है, he said something like we are going to the Champions Trophy to become the champions and not just to participate, which is rich coming from a Bangladeshi captain. But I think Pakistan and New Zealand. What do you think? Pakistan, in my opinion, we will beat them easily, but New Zealand's going to be a tricky one. They always get one over us in ICC tournaments. Angad, तेरे को क्या लग रहा है? What are India's chances of going to the next stage?
Dude, I think we'll win the tournament. If everyone
Oh,
stays fit, we'll win the tournament. Otherwise, Australia will win it.
interesting,
Without anyone.
interesting.
Yeah.
Not.
So your straightforward prediction is कि तीनों को पेलने वाले हैं अपने पाकिस्तान, न्यूजीलैंड,
हाँ देख,
बांग्लादेश.
न्यूजीलैंड को डेफिनेटली पेलेंगे. पाकिस्तान को थोड़ा सा है भाई. Those guys are a little.
Parker
ये
is
उनकी
playing.
टेरिटरी भी है.
Yeah.
The World Cup only is the Champions Trophy only is in Pakistan, and Dubai is also Pakistan only, bro.
True, true, true. अबे तेरे को क्या लग रहा है? अच्छा चलो, लेट्स लाइक व्हाइल वी लुक एट दिस, अपना अपना एक एक प्रेडिक्शन भी बता दो भाई.
For the winner,
या फॉर द विनर आई वांट टू थिंग्स फ्रॉम यू गाइस. Prediction who's going to win it, like two contenders, बताओ top two contenders and one winner, and tell me one underdog team that you think can reach the finals or win.
chal cool. I mean, I think India will win it definitely, or I think South Africa, because they've been doing well in ICC tournaments for the last few years, couple of years, and they have a very good bowling unit also. If everyone again is fit, I don't know why did Keshav Maharaj play in that Pakistan wala
He
series?
did, he did. एक उनका एक और मुत्तु स्वामी करके भी एक बॉलर आया भाई
वो
उनके
तो
पास.
बेकार था भाई, वो तो कुछ काम का नहीं था. उसकी जगह that Shamsi will play,
Yeah,
and then the rest of it, Jansen and Rabada, and I think one more, someone,
NGD.
Ingidi.
NGD. Yeah.
I think my prediction would be, I think India is going to win for sure. Another contender for the trophy could be Australia because they always do well in ICC tournaments. And one underdog surprise factor could be Afghanistan, the Afghani boys. Matlab,
Same.
I won't say like they'll surprise anyone because they've been killing it in the last couple of ICC tournaments. But ho sakta hai, this could be the one where they could go all the way.
Yeah.
Will you feel good about it or bad?
I feel great about it, dude. अगर इंडिया नहीं जीत रहा है तो भाई I would much rather have Afghanistan win it. ये पाकिस्तान ना जीत जाए बस.
That's also true.
अबे तेरा क्या prediction है?
India, and if not India, then New Zealand maybe. Australia का bowling बहुत inexperienced है, bro. All of them have gone because of the reasons I mentioned in one of our videos. They are scared of traveling to Pakistan. So
or are they just preserving themselves for the IPL? Who knows?
could be.
ए भाई, उसका क्या हुआ, वो रचिन रविंद्र का भाई, उसका सर फट गया था.
Yeah, he's gonna miss a
He's
few
out.
matches. Yeah.
He's out of this Champions Trophy.
पता नहीं, अभी assessment चल रहा है. Even I'm not sure what's the update over there. But that looked pretty bad, huh?
Yeah.
I think कब है फर्स्ट अपना, कब है इंडिया पाकिस्तान?
23rd.
इंडिया
First तो
पाकिस्तान
बांग्लादेश है.
पहले बांग्लादेश के साथ है 21st को है.
20.
Yeah.
20
So, what if we lose to Bangladesh, man, in the first game?
क्यों बोल रहे हैं भाई ये सब?
बांग्लादेश से हार गए तो फिर बैग पैक करो और सीधा वापस आ जाओ.
Come back.
मतलब फिर पाकिस्तान खेलने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. बट बांग्लादेश से हार गए तो आई एम प्रीटी सर्टेन इंडिया विल थ्रैश पाकिस्तान इन द नेक्स्ट मैच.
But imagine we go out in group stages. Do you think they'll sack Gautam Gambhir? Do you think Rohit Sharma will retire? Do you think Kohli will go?
Kohli is not going to go anywhere for sure. एंड रोहित शर्मा का भी आई डोंट थिंक वो इवन अगर हार भी गए तो वो निकाल लेगा, वो एक आध इनिंग्स तो पक्का निकालेगा, वो 30 बॉल पे 50 रन वाला। एंड वो जस्टिफाई कर देगा कि भाई आई एम स्टिल हैव अ रोल इन दिस टीम। एंड ओडीआई क्रिकेट आई डोंट थिंक इज दैट कॉन्सिक्वेंशियल एनीमोर, राइट? कितना ही
Yeah.
हम ओडीआई खेलते हैं, अगर टेस्ट क्रिकेट में कैसे बीजीटी में हार के आ गया, अभी सब लोग ने गाली दी, दैट हैज अ लॉट ऑफ कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस। बट अगर हाँ इसके बाद इंग्लैंड का सीरीज है, इंग्लैंड में भी जाके अगर पिट के आ गई इंडिया, सपोज अगर यहाँ पे भी हार के उधर भी पिट गए, देन आई थिंक गौतम गंभीर इज इन सीरियस ट्रबल।
Fair. Cool. Time will tell, I think.
Yes.
Time will tell. Cool. Shall we wrap it up, boys? Exciting tournament coming up. Uh, Looking forward to an ICC tournament after a while. 50 over, matlab, I think after the 2023 World Cup, I don't think I have seen proper 50 over matches since then. So it'll be good fun. Good fun. I hope it's not a repeat of the 2023 World Cup. I hope we win this time around in the finals. And yeah, anyone who's watching, tell us in the comments what is your prediction for India in this series? Who's going to be India's top scorer? Who's going to be India's top wicket taker? And chalo bhaiyo, thanks a ton. Thanks people for watching. Don't forget to like this video and थोड़ा channel को subscribe कर दो यार, लोग subscribe नहीं कर रहे, बताओ लोगों को subscribe करो. Bye.
Bye.
आज के लिए फिलहाल इतना ही। आपकी तरह मैं भी मायूस हूँ, लेकिन उम्मीद पर दुनिया कायम है। दिल दुखा है लेकिन टूटा तो नहीं है, और उम्मीद का दामन छूटा तो नहीं है। इसलिए आज के लिए इतना ही।